Hey guys, this is Matthew Movies coming at you again. This time I've got another reaction video for you, and it's funny actually. This is it seems like a almost culmination of the movies that I've been watching as of late. I've been trying to watch some more recent movies. I hadn't seen that many movies that came out in 2016. This movie is a recent 2016 movie. I recently watched 10 Cloverfield Lane. It had one of my favorite actors of the moment, John Gallagher Jr. He's in this movie. I've been watching a bunch of horror movies as of late, kind of preparing a little bit for getting a little bit more in the Halloween spirit, even though that's a while away at this point, more than a month. This is my favorite new-to-me horror movie I've seen so far, by far. And it's called Hush. Last week I uploaded a video called about Don't Breathe, the recent movie about these group of thieves that go into the home of a blind gentleman, and this movie kind of has like there's a disabled or handicapable person that is also in this, and this time instead of being the person that is deadly, this time the person who is disabled or handicapable is the potential victim. The main character is a woman who lives by herself, and she is both deaf and mute. So there's John Gallagher Jr. This is a little bit of a spoiler, I suppose. So I just said his name yet. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, just fast forward. Maybe turn this off. It's up to you. But John Gallagher Jr., if you know who that is, he plays the a man who's going around killing people. He's killing people in the area. He's just going on a murder spree, going into people's houses, toying with them, that kind of thing. And he goes to this deaf mute woman's house, lets her know that he's there and is there to kill her, and takes her cell phone and basically turns off the power so she can't communicate with the outside world, and then just toys with her in basically a preparation to eventually kill her. And that's the setup, and it's her trying to survive, and it's just such a well done movie. One of the major things that was interesting about it, because of the fact that she's deaf and mute, and by herself, there's very little dialogue in this movie. There is some, don't get me wrong, there is definitely talking, but there's very little of it, and it really ratchets up the tension, and most of it is, you know, you can really empathize with her, and while you're watching it, you're trying to come up with what you would do and what you would do next to try to get out of this guy's crosshairs, or maybe get him in your crosshairs. Like, it is just such a well done movie. I almost wish they could make a sequel, but I really don't think that would make a whole lot of sense. Just because I want to live in this world more, and I just absolutely love it. It's definitely up there for my favorite movies that I've seen this year. It would be up in contention with like the Captain America Civil Wars and that spot. That's how much I really like this movie. If you're a horror aficionado of any kind, you gotta check this movie out. It is on Netflix, at least in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's probably across the board, because I believe they bought the release rights for it. It's a 2016 movie. It's new. I don't think it was ever in the theaters, or if it was in the theaters, it probably had a limited run, because, you know, in case they ever wanted to get like any kind of award contention. Obviously not. This isn't an Oscar movie. There's not very many horror movies that ever get considered for something like that. But, you know, I don't know if the Scream Awards have rules about a movie having been released in the theater. But anyhow, it is just so good, and there's very few actors that you're gonna recognize. But it kind of sounds like an indie movie, and it is an indie movie, but it never feels like an indie movie, or never feels like it's cheaply made. It never feels like anything that you're seeing is limited by budget or looks poor because of budget. Like, this is just an all around good movie. I can't praise this movie enough. you know, maybe if you're not a horror fan, this may not be the tip. If you're not a horror fan, this probably isn't the movie for you. But if you like horror movies at all, or like suspenseful movies or thrillers, and you know, have a stomach for violence, I highly suggest you check this out. Of all the movies I've spoken about on on my channel that weren't my favorite movies of all time list, this is my favorite. So I really highly suggest it. So if you have seen it, please comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. I'd be pretty. Yeah, everybody has their own taste, so yeah, I'd be interested to see what people didn't care for in the movie, other than if it's just not your style of movie. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in seeing it, please comment below. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in seeing it, this isn't a movie to sit on. Like, this isn't a movie to be like, oh, I'd like to see that sometime, and then just not watch it. Like, it's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, it's right there. Go watch it. Turn off the internet. Turn off the internet on your computer or your mobile device. Go watch it right now. It is that good, in my personal opinion anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video, what do you think of my channel, what you think, period. And please subscribe. So have a nice day.